Hey everyone, so I know I wasn't going to do a video today, but I thought, you know what, I'm going to do this little one to just give my thoughts. And I've done a little montage here of the late Queen Elizabeth to celebrate her happy heavenly 100th birthday. And I don't know about you, but there isn't probably a day that goes by when I don't think about her and how the world feels like it's really changed since she's no longer with us. And I just thought I would share my moment. Some of you probably know it. I have spoken about it before, where I met her, and I was about 2 or 3 years old. My mum, it was arranged for my mum to meet the Queen due to my dad being in the army. She was meeting military wives, and my mum was one of those, and she visited the army barracks. And I was there, and my mum had got me a little bouquet of flowers or a bunch of flowers to give to her. And she was moving along the line, and she got to us. And obviously, my mum, because I don't remember any of this, my mum recalled it and said that, she was just really warm, really lovely. And my mum sort of went to sort of put my arm forward to hand the flowers, and I pulled my arm back, and my mum was like trying to get me to hand this little bouquet of flowers over, and I was literally death grip. I was like, nope, nope, they're mine. No, and I was getting a bit grumpy because it was like my mum said, she was like going, "Come on, darling, come on, hand over the flowers to the nice lady. This is the Queen." And I was just like, "Nope, they're my flowers. Not having them." I didn't say this. I was just like, I'm sure maybe this is what I was thinking in my little toddler head. My flowers. The Queen, apparently she was kind of going, "Oh, it's okay." And mum was like, "No, no, 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 these are for the Queen." And in her head, she's telling me this, and she's like, "I'm thinking, you little sod, will you just hand over the blooming flowers?" And in the end, she managed to kind of prize them off me. And I guess me being me, I just decided to then blow a raspberry at the late Queen. Well, the Queen. And my mum said she was absolutely mortified. Now, I don't know if Americans know what that means, because I know sometimes you don't always quite understand our English lingo, but blowing a raspberry is when you stick your tongue out and make a noise, like a type of noise. And apparently I screwed my face up, stuck my tongue out, and made a raspberry noise at the Queen. And my mum said she absolutely died. But the Queen, being who she was, and she had an amazing sense of humor. From what my mum has told me, she said that she took it with just such a lightheartedness. She chuckled and she called me a spirited, delightful child. Probably, I wonder if that was code for you spoilt little brat. But that is how she took it, and she smiled. She spoke to my mum about being a military wife and how she found it, and how was it difficult, etc. It was only a few minutes, but it was enough for me to make probably an impression on the Queen at that moment in time. And my mum said that yeah, she was she was mortified, and she kept apologizing, and the Queen was just like absolutely having none of it, and she was just like, this, no, 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 like no apology needed. But yeah, so that's my little story of meeting. I wish I could remember it. I really do. I wish I could remember, but I don't. I don't recall any of it. I just know that my mum relayed it back to me. And I and the funny thing is knowing my personality, I can really see myself doing something like that, because I've always had this mischievous side to me. But yeah, so I just wanted to share that with you to mark her 100th birthday. And apparently this is a memorial that has now been unveiled which I think is really lovely. And I'm really pleased they've honoured and done this for her. And obviously, King Charles has done a speech in honour of her, which was really heartfelt and lovely too. So, yeah, I'll be back to normal tomorrow, guys. But today, this is for the late Queen for her 100th heavenly birthday. And I miss her, and I'm sure all of you miss her. And yeah, and I wish she was still here. I really, really wish she was still here. But yeah, anyway, have a wonderful rest of the day, whatever you are doing, or whether you're just about to go to bed or you're waking up or whatever it is. But have a lovely rest of the day, evening, and I will be with you tomorrow with another video. But for now, I'm just going to leave you here. So bye, everyone. Thanks for listening. Thanks for watching. Bye.